Kia ora koutou. My name is Tom Conroy, and I'm the course coordinator for Fiction Writing 285 Fiction Writing. Welcome. The course coordinator means that I wrote all the materials, I organize the website, and sort of manage the course overall. In Wellington, your internal tutor is Kate. In Palmerston North, your internal tutor is me. And for distance students, your tutors are Helen, Alini, and Alan. And the tutors are going to be the ones marking the work in each section. I think the first order of business, after you have a look around the site and just sort of make sure that it makes sense to you, is to go to Course Tools and put in a print request and request the course guide, the discussions / readings. They're all in one PDF. Each week is in one PDF. And the list of written exercises. There's a lot to read, 3 stories each week, plus each story has an individual introduction, plus each week I introduce a concept of related to fiction writing. So for the first week, I talk a little bit about genre fiction versus literary fiction, since that's usually a pretty early and fundamental question that students have. We move on then the second week to voice, and then we go on to plot and character. Do the first round of workshopping for 2 weeks. We have our mid-semester break. We come back, we talk about language structure. We have our second session of workshopping, and then we have 2 weeks to work on the final assignment, which is a re-envisioned or rewritten story or new story. But we'll talk about that closer to the time. I think most importantly, I would just want to begin this first week with urging you to do something that, if you're a writer, will be useful to you beyond this course. And that is to set aside dedicated time to write. I can't tell you how important this is. For myself, it's really the cornerstone of what I do as a writer. So for me, I try to set aside 3 to 4 times a week, depending on how busy I am, 3 or 4 hours to write. That might be on the high side, and that might not work for you, but you need to dedicate some time, a minimum of 2 days a week and a minimum of an hour each time. You'll find that if you set aside time to write and dedicate it, you come back to that time again and again. It gives you a different sense of commitment, and it gives you a different perspective on your work. Your work isn't something that you cram in before the deadline. Your work is something that you're always refining and working on day after day. And to give yourself that space, I think, opens something up in your mind. So that's the number one bit of advice I can give you, is set aside time to write. Do it right now at the beginning of the course. It will serve you very well. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy this course. There's a wide range of fiction. The audience is intended for everybody from people that have written quite a bit, and I know some of you have, to students that maybe you're giving a go for the first time. And that's perfectly fine. I really tried to make this course appeal to a range of interests and skills. So that's a good place to stop for now, and happy fiction writing.